Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Divine, and in today's video, this video is just going to be like, it's just a fun video. It's just something that I feel like sharing, and I'm sharing it. So today's video, I'm just going to share my experience as a student teacher, my experience, my teaching practice experience. Now, let me start off by explaining what teaching practice is. Teaching practice is a period that a student teacher spends teaching in a school as part of his or her training. Now, as a student in the education faculty, you tend to, like, every student in the faculty of education has to go for teaching practice in their 300 level. I don't know about other schools. I'm not sure about other schools, but I'm like 90% sure that it applies to every other education students out there, both College of Education and universities. Like, as long as you're under the Faculty of Education, you have to go for teaching practice. Now, in my school, which is now that's university, you in your 300 level in school, your second semester 300 level, you are posted to a school, and there you teach your specific course. Like, how do I explain this? For instance, I am studying English education in school. So in my 300 level second semester, I was posted to a school, and there I taught English language. Now they can even give me literature to teach, because literature is kind of connected to English. That, yeah, we do both in English. So assuming you're studying mathematics education or biology education or whatever thing you are studying, you teach that in the secondary school. Now, not all education students get to teach in secondary schools, because they're like early education, early what? Okay, early childhood something. I'll remember it and I'll write it down. Like, those people studying that course, they don't teach in a secondary school, they teach in primary school. Now, this teaching practice is supposed to hold for like 6 months, because that is like the month that a semester. Like, I think a semester is 6 months or 5 months. I'm not so sure. So that teaching practice is supposed to hold for completely for like throughout that semester. But as it is now, Nigerian education, especially federal government, sorry, especially federal and state universities, we don't even follow, like, my teaching practice lasted for for 2 months, because we just had only 2 months for a semester. We just had 2 months. So my teaching practice lasted for just 2 months. But other, like, except the corona and the ASU strike and all of that, normally it was supposed to hold for 6 months or 5 months. I'm not sure, like a complete semester. Now, my posting and all of that, how I was posting, where I was posted. So so before you go for the teaching practice, in my school a list comes out, and on that list, names of students, like names of, I think, the whole education students are on that list, plus the school where they are assigned to. Yeah, so I was posted in the community school in Oka here in, okay, let me not be specific, because I don't want to be specific. I don't want to call the name of the school. But yes, I was posted in a community school that is like 30 to 50 minutes drive. It's a 30 to 50 minutes drive from my apartment to the school, to where I was posted. Now, some people got lucky, some people are just so lucky to be posted somewhere that is close to school, because most people are just going from school. Some people are just lucky enough to be posted close by, but me, I wasn't posted close by. My school, like where I taught, was like 30 to 50 minutes drive. Now, if there is traffic, you're going to spend an hour on the road, but it's mainly 30 to 50 minutes. And you also get posted in your state. Like, Unizik is in Anambra State, so there's no way you're going to be posted outside Anambra State. All the postings are in Anambra State. You cannot be posted in Enugu or Abia, or no. Everybody, you are all posted in Anambra State. So going to the school where I was posted, I went there with because you're not the only one. I'm not the only one that was posted there. I was posted there with some other people from other departments. So so we were given a letter from my department and from my faculty. I'm not sure, but we were given a letter, and that letter was for the principal of the community school where we were posted. So initially, I was thinking that this school knows that we are coming. I thought this school knows that we are coming, and then we were given the letter to go give to the principal. Now, when we got there, we gave the principal the letter. The principal was like that they don't have any need for new teachers, that they don't have space for all student teachers, that they have 30 youth corpers, they have PTA teachers, they have enough teachers, they have blah blah blah. And at that point, we were kind of losing hope because others have kind of started their teaching practice already, and we are still giving letter. Like, me in particular, I was like, what is this? What if this school rejects us? Like, where are we going to go to if this school happens to reject us? Like, we were supposed to have already started our teaching practice, but the school was kind of delaying, telling us that they don't have any space, they don't need us. Okay, so the woman was kind enough, like the principal, she was kind enough to say, okay, come back in a week's time. So we crossed our fingers and we went back home, praying and hoping that this woman in a week time that she will like accept us. So the next week we went back, and thankfully she accepted us, and that was how we started our teaching practice. So to our utter surprise, the principal was telling us that they had enough teachers, they have coppers, they have PTA teachers, they have all hmm we got there, we started teaching, we resumed, and we got to find out that this school was not even doing some some basic subjects, subjects that other schools normally they don't overlook. There are some subjects that are like core subjects apart from English and maths, though they were doing English and maths, but there are some other subjects that we all were shocked that this school was not doing this subject. Like, why are they not doing this subject? They don't have a teacher. So when I resumed, I was teaching English language. I was teaching GSS3 students exam class. They gave me exam class, student teacher, exam class to teach. Okay, fine, fine and good. So I was teaching GSS3 students, and I was teaching them English language, and I got to find out that these students they were still in second week. They were still in second week in their scheme of work, whereby they were supposed to be that week was like the fifth week, maybe sixth week. But they were still in second week. Like they've not even done anything. They were just copying notes. Like the teacher would just give them notes and they would copy and copy and copy. So I was supposed to start from where? Second week. Okay, so I started from second week, and I was progressing, I was doing well and all of that. So now my first time my first time in class, I was so nervous. Like, I was so nervous. The second time we came to, tell the principal, okay, we are back. Are you taking us or not? That was the first day I entered class. Like, one of the teachers, I think she was one of the head teachers. She was like, enter class, you will teach. I was like, ma, I'm not prepared. She was like, you're a teacher. You're a teacher. You should be prepared anytime, anyway. I said, is that you used to do it? Me, that I don't have anything in mind though. So I was like, okay, you know what? So I just started to teach them letter writing. And you know how letter writing, in writing a letter, your punctuations must be, correct, and all of, like, your commas, your full stops, your paragraphing, and all of that. So I was teaching this through letter writing. I was teaching formal letter writing, and I was like, I was making sure to put the commas where they were supposed to be and full stop where. So I was when we were writing the address of this formal letter, I would always say comma, this is this comma, this is this comma. Then how you now write your dates and now put full stop. So apparently these kids started to make fun of this comma. They are busy saying comma, 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 full stop, and then it happened that they knew me as that teacher that used to say comma, comma. Like, I was making sure that they know the right places to put comma, because if when you don't put the correct punctuation mark where it's supposed to be, you're losing mark. So I'm making sure to tell them, see, you're supposed to put a comma here and not a full stop. You're supposed to put a full stop here and not a comma, like that kind of thing. And they're busy, singing with it. It was later that all of my One of my colleagues told me that she overheard where some group of students were talking, and it's harmful that they were talking about video. Like they were speaking Igbo though, because that school, you teach English with Igbo. It's a community school. Like sometimes you be speaking English. You know, as an English teacher, you are expected. You're supposed to be speaking English, but you said that is teaching. As you're speaking your long English, at a point you find out that these children that they're looking at you, but I don't think their mind. I don't even think they understand what I'm talking about. So at a point, I had to like calm down. Whether I speak, and I found out that okay, I think I'm speaking too much English. I tend to like calm down and then speak Igbo, like explain further in Igbo so they understand what I'm saying. So apparently, this group of students they were just there discussing about their new English teacher, and they were like that auntie that she used to that any small thing, comma, any small thing. Like they're like any small thing, comma, any small thing, comma, any small thing. So, but they were like, but I like her, Sha. That auntie, she's fine. I like her. She used to teach us well. Like they were speaking, they were saying this in Igbo, and my colleague was there. Like she was eavesdropping on them, and then she came inside, and she was just we were all laughing. Like I was like my first time teaching, and these children have already, they already they already know me as Koma. I hope they don't call me as Koma or something. So yeah, that was my first time. Now my stay there, throughout my stay there, I stayed there for like we did it. This teaching practice lasted for 2 months. So in that 2 months, our supervisors came twice. So the first one will come and supervise you, like you be in a class, you be in your class teaching them, and they are there supervising, giving their marks and all of that. And then that one left, and the next another supervisor came. So we had like two supervisors that supervised everything, that supervised us, the student teachers. So my stay there was like I would tell you that during my stay there, I did not miss school. Like I did not miss attending lectures. I actually did enjoy being a teacher while I was teaching them. It was quite fun. It really was fun. Like I did not miss attending lectures. I was happy that I was in teaching practice instead of attending lectures. So my stay there was fun, and luckily for us, there were coppers there. So the coppers there were like our big brothers and sisters, because they would tell us do it like this. Like for this class, follow this class like so. This class is stubborn. You have to do this. In case you don't know what youth coppers are, maybe you're not Nigerian. These coppers are they are graduates, because in Nigeria when you graduate you have to serve your country, and then you get posted to like teach or government places, like you have to work, and then all youth corpers are paid. If you don't know what youth corpers are, this is what corpers are. So the youth corpers that were posted there in my school, they were like our big brothers and big sisters. They would tell us this class is stubborn. In fact, this particular person in this class is stubborn. You have to follow them like this. Don't joke, don't play with them too much, and don't be too strict, don't be too rigid, and all of that. So yeah, it was fun, because when we were even staying, we were staying with youth couples, so sometimes we would gist and talk and all of that. And there are just some students that are just, I don't know, some students are just, oof, some students are just hard to deal with. There are some students that just like to be noticed. They just want to be noticed. They will be in class teaching, and they will be doing something. They will know that this thing they are doing, they're not supposed to be doing it, but they will still be doing it, and they'll be looking at you to know what you do. And me, before I even started the teaching practice, I told myself, see, I don't want to flog any students. I told myself that I was not going to flog any students, and I did not flog any students till after like I didn't flog any students while doing my teaching practice, because I told myself I don't want to flog any students. Let me just go and teach these children. I don't want to be that teacher that will always flog. So I would always look at them, and I'll be like, because I really I kind of wanted to know how it feels, because in my secondary school teachers any small thing they'll flog, any small thing they'll flog. So me now, I was not doing my teaching practice. I told myself I don't want to be that kind of teacher that will be flogging somebody anyhow. Let me use the speaking, like instead of flogging I will talk to you, let me know whether it will work. And I would say it's worked, like it's worked for me, because like when you see a child misbehaving, instead of like flogging him or her, what I do is that I tell you to stand up, and some of them while standing they're still talking. I would simply tell you to leave my class. I do not have stress. What do I have to do to come and be flogging somebody's child? I did not want to flog. I honestly did not want to flog. In fact, I don't even know if I carried a cane, I would know how to flog. But I just decided that I wasn't going to flog. So I was simply tell you to stand up, and on rare, very rare occasions, I would send you out. So that kind of helps. And at a point, I would kind of tell them, sit them down and give them a little gist and tell them why they should keep quiet and all of that. I was being a motivational speaker. My teaching practice was, it was quite fun. It was, so I just remembered something that happened on my first day of teaching. So after teaching the letter writing, this kid, well, before I started teaching, I introduced myself. I told them my name, and after I finished teaching, I was about leaving the class, and then this a boy now says, "Auntie, where are you from?" In Igbo, because these children, you cannot hear English from their mouth. It's only Igbo, Igbo, Igbo. He was not like, "Auntie, where are you from?" I was like, why do you want to know where I'm from?" This boy told me to my face that he wants to know where I'm from, so that so that his brother can come and marry me. If I tell you I did not want to laugh, like I almost burst out laughing. Like, it was funny. Like, I'm your teacher. Do I look like I'm playing with you? I'm your teacher, you young boy. I'm your teacher. You're not supposed to talk to me like that. You're supposed to respect me. If possible, fear me safe. Because then I used to fear my teachers. Like, cause I like you and I want my brother to come and marry you. Your teacher. You are talking to your teacher like that. Me, I don't know what to do. I just left the class. Like, I left as if I did not hear it or as if I did not care. But in my mind, I was laughing. I was like, this small boy. So yeah, it was fun. Like, the class, the JSS3 students that I taught, they were mostly like they are mostly like, when I'm teaching, they are quiet, and even without the cane, they are quiet, and they just, I don't know if they, I don't want to say they enjoy my class, but the way they are quiet and answer questions, like eager to answer questions, I feel like they enjoy the class. So, but then some of my, like most of my colleagues are posted to SS1, and every time they go to that class, they must come back with gists and stories, and there's this particular person in that class that gave all of them headache, and I'm like, thank God it's just S3 they gave to me, because me, I can't I can't deal with all those kind of tough children that seems to be possessed. So yeah, that was it for my teaching practice. So it was quite fun. My stay there was fun. The teachers, like my head teacher, like the teacher that was handling the course, sorry, the teacher was handling, oh, the teacher was handling the English language before I came and took over from her. She was quite nice, and she would help me, assist me in ways that I don't know how to go about. And it was generally, it was fun. It was nice. It really was nice. Sometimes I remember my slates. I'm like, my teaching days. So yeah, my teaching practice was fun. During exam period, it was an exam period that this student shocked me. Like, I did not know, I did not know that someone that his parents, because I'm using only his because it's mainly boys that I saw that are misbehaving like this. I don't know that someone that his parents sent to school will actually go to school, and then during the exam period, they will willingly and nonchalantly not write an exam because they don't want to. Like, this subject, I don't like it, and I don't want to write the exam, and they will not be in the class when they're writing the exam. I was shocked. Okay, while invigilating their exams, I invigilated SS1 students, and this class, hey, I invigilated SS1 students, and there was this boy. They had, like, I think 4 exams to write that day. So when I came in the morning, they wrote one, and then the second one, I found out that some seats were vacant. Like, some people are not in the class. I was like, where are others? They told me they are playing football. You are playing football. Like, they were at the field playing football. Why are you playing football at the field when you're supposed to be at least be reading for the next exam? So I told their class prefect, go and call them. Go and call, please. I had to beg him because that one was busy jacking now and trying to reverse and all of that. So I said, please go and call your classmates. Still, they are still not full. Like, we are still playing football. I gave out exam scripts, and they finished writing the exam. Now the third exam, I saw one, and I was like, this boy was in this class in the first exam. So I was trying to call him. He was moving, like, he was hiding in the midst of other students. I was trying to call him, he was hiding in the midst of other students. I said no, that I must call this boy, must write this exam. I went to this boy. This boy was literally running away from me, like, because of exam. This boy refused to write exam. I told him, you must write this exam. This boy refused. He said, Auntie, I didn't do exam. Hey. I said, like, you are not afraid that you will fail. Like, you just don't want to write this exam. Why? Auntie, I'm not get there. Ah. Hey. Hey. Like, I was shocked. I was like, someone can really not write the exam because they just don't want to write the exam. Hmm. I had to leave the boy, because that boy was ready for us running around that place. I said, Biko, let me respect myself. I said, let me respect myself and leave this boy. If he doesn't want to write the exam, that's his business. So I left him more. I was like, so somebody will just come to schools, like come to school. You know you're supposed to write an exams, and you are just not interested in writing the exam. So like, so there are just so many of them. Like that school. I did not know that such school existed till I went to teach in that school. After the exams and all of that, then we were already rounding off our teaching practice. So all we the student teachers, all we had to do was just to mark the students' scripts, exam scripts, record and all of that. So I did mine. That one gave me hey, see, if teachers, this teaching is not easy. Like, I've been hearing teachers should be paid more than doctors, or more than, I don't know whether they should pay more, but they should be paid more than they are being paid. I feel like teachers are not appreciated enough. This teaching job is not easy. It's not easy at all. It is not easy. At least I mean that I've experienced it. I'm like, is this how this teaching job is? Like, you have so many things to do. So just marking the scripts, like they had GSS3 ABC and I was teaching the whole GSS3 ABC. So just marking their scripts and recording and giving average and total and all of that. It's and that was December, first week of December, and that period I wasn't even feeling very strong. So I knew how it was for me then. So but I had to do it because the students, their results had to be made. So I forced myself, even with me not feeling too well, I forced myself and I did all of that, and I gave it back. Hey, the day I was giving it back to their teacher, the head, like the main teacher, the teacher that was under, I was so happy that finally I'm done with this exam something. So at the end of the teaching practice, and then we wanted to collect our, what do they call that form? Like, we gave the principal a form, I think, for remark on our behavior and all of that. So after the teaching practice, we had to like take back that form from the principal and return it to school. So we were like, so the person in charge of our, not like he's in charge, he's also a student, but he's like, should I call him the course rep of the group? He was one doing all the runnings and all of that. So the principal told him that we, the student teachers, are going to give something to the school. Initially, at first, when we heard that thing, we thought that the principal was just playing. And then every time this principal keeps reminding this guy that we have to give something to the school. We're like, what does this woman, like, what does she want from us student teachers? Like, we already spent some money on taking care of our supervisors. When they come, we have to like give them something, not like they need it, not like, but it just kind of feels right to give something to a supervisor when they come. So we already spent money doing that, and this school now wants us to give them something. Like, what do they want to, like, this kind of thing? You're not, the principal is not supposed to be this kind of thing. The principal is not supposed to be the one telling us that we should give them something. Like, is she begging us for something? That one did not sit well with me. It did not sit well with me. But that's it. And at first we planned on buying dustbin and buying them and buying them other stuff for school. But then we saw that the way this woman was going, that I think she just wants money. So we just contributed again, and we just put it in an envelope and we gave it to her. The guy's shaking her. We just told them bye bye. They gave us the form, and that was it for my teaching practice. So yeah, this is it for my teaching practice experience. It was fun, and like, it was mostly fun, teaching and all of that. Some students are just, they're just like, some students are just, some students were stubborn, while some were calm. you cannot be you cannot come in a class and everybody is calm. No, 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 no. There have to be some Judas amongst them that would be, that some Judas that misbehaves. So that was it for my teaching practice experience. I hope you enjoyed this video, because I just hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up, that is, like this video, and comment down below. Tell me if you're going to go for a teaching practice. You can ask me a question or two, or you can even comment and tell me your own experience, if you are also a student teacher, and please share this video if you find this useful to someone or some people, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not yet subscribed. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.